Welcome students of Standard 9 in the History and Civics class. In the previous sessions, I had explained to you about our Constitution, its meaning and importance, Constituent Assembly, its members, then the enactment and adoption of the Constitution of India, the objective resolution, the drafting committee, and the enforcement and implementation of the Constitution of India. Now, in this session, I will explain to you about the salient features of the Indian Constitution. Salient means very important features of the Indian Constitution. Now, the features of the Indian Constitution has been adopted from the various constitutions of the world. So, it is said that the Indian Constitution is a patchwork of various constitutions of the world. For example, the fundamental rights are borrowed from the United States of America. Single citizenship has been borrowed from British Constitution. Then fundamental duties are borrowed from the United States, from the USSR. Then directive principles of state policies have been adopted from Ireland. Parliamentary form of government has been adopted from Britain. Federal form of government has been adopted from Canada. And the written constitution, which is a remarkable feature of the Indian Constitution, has been adopted from the United States of America. Then the independent judiciary system of India has been adopted from the United States of America. And thus we see that these features have from somewhere it has been adopted from the other constitutions of the world, and thus Indian Constitution has very remarkable features. To begin with the first salient features of the Indian Constitution, that is the single citizenship. In our Constitution, the Indian citizens have been provided single citizenship, which means to say, irrespective of whichever states the citizens belong to, they have been given the citizenship of India. The second important feature of the Indian Constitution is the universal adult franchise, means to say the right to vote has been given to the Indian citizen if they have attained the age of 18 years and above. The third feature of the Indian Constitution is the fundamental rights, that is the basic rights given to the Indian citizens for the betterment and overall development of the Indians. Then the fourth feature is the directive principles of state policies, which is the directions or the instructions given to the policy makers while framing the policies of the country to make India a welfare state. Then the fifth feature of the Indian Constitution is the parliamentary form of government, where the parliament is there to govern the country, which has the Lok Sabha, the Raj Sabha, the President, the Prime Minister, and the Council of Ministers. All these form of government, they together help in the governance of the country. Then the next feature is the federal form of government with unitary features, which means to say that there is division of powers between the center and the state. That is, we have the central government as well as the state government, but the central government is the overall head. That is, the major powers are in the hand of the central government. Then the next feature of the Indian Constitution is that our Constitution is a written constitution and the lengthiest constitution of the world. Means to say that all the rules and all the laws are in the written form. The directive principles, the fundamental rights, the fundamental duties, and various other rules are all written down. It has 395 articles and 8 schedules and 22 parts. And it is the lengthiest constitution because all the rights and duties are written in detailed form. Then our constitution has the provision of independent judiciary, means to say that the Supreme Court is the highest court of appeal and it has the power of judicial review and it is also the rule of the law. And the Supreme Court is the apex court and there are other subordinate courts under it. And the government cannot interfere with the laws that is formed by the Supreme Court and the laws are in accordance to the constitutional laws. So here now I think you are aware of all the salient features of the Indian Constitution. That is, first one is that we have the single citizenship. The second one is we have universal adult franchise. Third one is the fundamental rights, that is the basic rights for the overall development of the citizens of India. Directive principles, which are the basic guidelines to the policy makers while framing the policies of the country. Then the fundamental duties, that is these duties and rights go hand in hand, means to say that these duties are not enforceable but they are important for the citizens to follow to make India to make a smooth running of the to carry on with the smooth running of the government. Then we have the, for example, here it's fundamental duties. Right to freedom of religion is our fundamental right, but to respect other religion is our fundamental duty, so that it does not hurt other citizens' feelings. Then we have the parliamentary form of government. Then we have the federal form of government with unitary features, and the last one is written constitution and the lengthiest constitution. One more is that we have an independent judiciary system. Thank you.